I think the Anglo-American Tripartite is a very unique initiative, bringing together three key stakeholders to really talk about health and safety at a much deeper level and to engage one another in really finding practical solutions in a very dangerous environment. You know, the mining industry is really one of the most high-risk industries globally.
When we started, it was difficult because we're coming from different backgrounds and clashing ideologies. But when we began to understand each other, where we come from, we started pushing for the interest of workers and ex-mine workers. So that contributed towards alleviating the plight of mine workers and ex-mine workers.
We started in 2008 when Cynthia Carroll made the commitment that she will not mine an ounce of platinum if there's blood on it. And we then called for the summit where the traditional trade unions at the point in time got together along with management and the inspectorate. And we decided to look at various things to curb down and to get to a point where we can have zero fatalities.
The situation that we found ourselves in at that stage in mining industry was a lot of resentment between employers, trade unions and employers, trade unions amongst each other, as well as with the state. So it was a very difficult situation. When Anglo-American came with the initiative where we can openly and courageously engage with each other on health and safety, we embraced it with open arms because we need to discuss health and safety matters.
What happened with the initial workshop and then the global tour that subsequently followed, two things really happened. One, that there was a great deal of trust built up. The second issue was the fact that we were able to reach consensus as to what the main thrusts needed to be for Anglo-American in South Africa in order for the safety, health and wellness of the people who were in our charge to be dramatically improved. And that, I think, is the epitome of the importance of trust in a partnership such as this. And I think the results that we've seen over the interim period since 2008 has been testament to that.
You know, there's a saying that says, seeing is believing. I believe that going overseas and seeing huge operations working safely convinced the tripartite stakeholders that it's achievable in South Africa, that it's worthwhile to go on that journey to zero harm. And if we look at the current statistics, it seems that it was worthwhile.
What stands out for me is the camaraderie that we've experienced between the tripartite members and the fact that on the operations that we visited, we had workers taking the lead for health and safety. Tripartitism for us really means just that. In this case, you have a group of people that reserves their own identities but are willing to unpack a problem to a common goal. They will say what they want, but in a safe space. So that's the difference that I like to believe we've achieved, because that enhanced the relationships big time. As you know, without relationships, nothing works. So that's the biggest thing I think we've achieved.
The milestone achievement by Anglo-American Tripartite cannot go unnoticed, as it has played a benchmark role within the South African mining industry. Today's celebration is the evaluation of Anglo-American Tripartite continuous improvement towards the journey of zero harm. But how are we going to achieve it? This is the glue that is going to bind us together as Anglo family.
We support any endeavor towards the promotion of the health and safety of the mining workers and any other person who might be affected by mining as an operation. It has been a downward trend for the past 10 years. And then if the statistics continue the way that it is, we are basically going to have the safest year in the mining industry ever. We are 47% down. But then considering that those are numbers, we're talking real people who really would want to get there to zero. But then we understand that it's a journey.
Without the union involvement, it is very difficult to drive safety issues right down to the floor level, because they are the eyes and ears of our employees. And without them in a boardroom with us to start at the design phase, to help us formulating issues that can address problems, it just worked very well. And I knew from the start that that's going to be a good thing.
The tripartite is an opportunity. It is a tool that needs to be used. There's dialogue, there's engagement, there's persuasion. At the end of the day, the outcome is great.
It's been fantastic the last 10 years. I would like to see the tripartite going from strength to strength. I would like to see the tripartite really become leaders, taking a leadership role to the benefit of everybody, to the benefit of the company, to the benefit of workers, to the benefit of communities.
No, we really encourage that Anglo American has taken this step. I understand this has been going from 2008, and any other company that would want to learn from Anglo American, I'm sure you guys would have your door open. And then we believe that together we can achieve zero harm.
This needs to continue. It's an absolute good forum for engagement and for networking and for taking hands and get to the common goal of not hurting any people.
Tripartism can take us far as an industry because it creates an environment where we engage with each other, put aside our differences. So I want to encourage our members to participate in this structure going forward.
Wherever you are, if there's a visible found leadership, come, share your experience, share your challenges, share your achievements. It is worthwhile.
From your OSA side, we see this tripartite to actually get to a point where we will be able to identify all risks, to manage it to a point where we know that our mines are incident-free and fatality-free.
I'd like to congratulate the members of the tripartite, the 10, 11 years of achievements that we've had, and the fact that we are still going so strong, and it's the only remaining tripartite of its nature in South Africa. And I want to congratulate the guys to still be together after so long and still going strong and still believing in the project.
On behalf of the Minerals Council, I want to congratulate the entire collective of the Anglo-American Tripartite in sustaining this brilliant initiative throughout the last 11 years. May we have 11 more.
Sia Kolisa said after the Springbok won the Rugby World Cup, we're coming from the different backgrounds, from different races, but we came here together with one goal, to achieve it. The Anglo-American tripartite goal is zero harm, and together we can achieve it.
I'm a very proud member of the tripartite and look forward to seeing it into the future after these 10 years.